Don't abuse me. I rescued your brother from horrible tortures by a Lusitanian priest. He lay there wounded at the vile monster's mercy till my arrow ended his suffering.
Be silent.
You actually owe me your thanks. I'm sure your brother understood.
Well, I do not.
Why are there so many fools in Arslan's court?
Put down your swords, both of you. You are in the presence of your royal master.
I beg your forgiveness, Your Highness.
So, Jeeve, what explanation can you offer for this?
You are a prince. For a man in your position, how is it possible to understand? One of high rank must see from a very different position to that of a humble minstrel like me. During our long exile in this castle, while you gathered strength to attack the Lusitanians, I realized I'm not suited to the life of a courtier in your retinue, but wish to live a life in which I make my own rules.
What do you mean?
Believe me that I am grateful for the kindness you've shown me, but sadly I can no longer serve you, and therefore I must say farewell.
It isn't possible.
Look at you, my dear Farangesi. Can it be possible that your pretty tears are for me? Why won't you try a smile for me instead?
Your childish sarcasm is totally wasted on me. If you're leaving, stop your endless chatter and go.
Stay with us.
Your Highness, my spirit is of the kind that blows with the wind. We both knew that one day the direction of the wind would change. So.
Huh? Huh? Jeeve.
It's time we all retired. We must sleep. Tomorrow we march on Ekubatana.
Your Highness.
Yes, Dariun, I know. Jeeve said kings and nobles speak a language he doesn't understand. It isn't true, but it's why he felt so ill at ease with courtiers. I am a prince. That was simply an accident of birth, not something earned. Fate chose me to rule this land. The reason why is unimportant, but as it is my destiny, I must accept it. The kind of ruler I become, that is in my own hands. When Jeeve returns, it must be because he sees in me royalty he can trust and respect. Unless I am that, being prince or king will have no genuine meaning. Thanks, Jaswant. Thank you again.
I do no more than duty commands me to.
Good night.
Now what do you want?
Don't glare at me. I come to guard him as well.
Do as you wish. I know you are loyal to the prince.
I'm sure of my own loyalties. I'm just not so sure about yours. I'm only sitting on this hard floor because I don't trust you.
It makes not the least difference to me whether you trust me or not.
What?
Men.
In May, in the Palsian year 321, the prince's army left the fortress of Peshawar. Taking the great continental road westwards, they passed the demon mountain, Demavan, and approached Castle Chasum, which Narcissus, the prince's strategist, found had been strongly fortified to stop them.
They've come, and they're just passing on?
Yes, and they number over 30,000.
Do they think they can simply ignore the might of Castle Chasum? That makes me angry. Ride out and attack!
Looks as if my little trap has worked nicely.
Most of their army is now in the field.
Right.
They're coming up behind. Turn!
Those heathen dogs! My men will send them back to the fires of hell!
My weapon is the chain!
Stop them! Fire!
Get back! You devil!
Elam, disguise yourself as one of them and take a message to the Lusitanian commander.
All right. I have terrible news, my lord. The Palsians are breaking into the castle.
They're what?
They'd hidden other soldiers among the trees who've broken the castle's defenses.
They've tricked us. This is the devil's work!
You brought this defeat on yourself by charging out, leaving your castle vulnerable.
You won't live to see my army defeated!
The Lusitanian Prince Giscal had proved to be a poor general. The castle of Chasum fell in one day. The entire province, which it supposedly controlled, fell in fewer than 10. The Palsian army, under Arslan's leadership, marched on along the great continental road. The goal, the Palsian capital, Ecbatana.
Surrender or die!
Huh? Ah! 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 Ah!